interesting that you're using a Fender Stratocaster guitar. Why?
Oh, it chimes. It's beautiful. There's a sound on there. It's like Jimi Hendrix. I fell in love with Jimi Hendrix. Oh gosh, he has a certain sound, like in The Wind Cries Mary, and a certain tune that he did is just so beautiful. It's a single coil pickups, and there's another setting that I associate with like Stevie Ray Vaughan too. Is he gets a great guitar tone, and when you mix that together, I used a Roland amplifier, and the stereo chorus. It just you use that amp with that guitar with that amp just seemed to chime for me. You know, I've also used the Steinberger guitar too, and that was crystal clear, and that's a beautiful tone too.
Do you ever play with the pick?
Yeah, in fact, that's an awful lot. It's just, I just was all of a sudden drawn more to the style, and I was trying to develop it. That was another thing we were talking about sounding like original or trying to make an appeal toward that, you know. So what I was doing is fingerstyle seemed real comfortable for me after the classical, and listening to these other musics, rhythmically it seemed to fit really well. So I want to keep pursuing that. There's a lot to it. Little pull-offs and things. There's an African instrument called a kora, and you hear these little rhythmic patterns. You know, you hear this, and it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. And it goes down to like the Indian patterns too, the rhythmic cycles, the talas. You listen to those, and it's just, fingerstyle, I seem to be able to rhythmically, I can apply it.
It's obvious, Bryan, that you're an accomplished guitarist, and I don't associate an accomplished guitarist using a capo. I would like to ask you why you use a capo.
Okay, if you play in just this tuning, the 6th string's tuned down a step, the 1st string's tuned down a step, and so is the 2nd. It's a, you could either call it a D-suspended tuning, I've heard it, D modal. You play it, you can hear it, boom, it's low, all right? And a lot of times when you listen to the recordings, he's in drop D, you can hear that. But when I capoed it up at the 3rd fret, the only thing I lost was the low E, all right? But it brought it up, so it sounded just like almost like standard, and it wasn't so low.